Hey guys, it's me again. Today I'm actually going to do a book review, which was what this channel was always supposed to be about, but I don't always do those things. Okay, so anyway, if you're on my Goodreads book, you notice that I'm currently reading the book Entwined, and it's been on there according to Goodreads, which just told me today, was on there for 20 days. I haven't been reading the book for 20 days. I've had the book for 20 days, but I haven't been reading the book for 20 days. By the way, I don't have you on mirror image because I want you to actually be able to see the book when I show you. Anyway, and I'm obsessed with moving now. Sorry. Okay. So I fell in love with this book, and because I was on a hype, I couldn't read Entwined, so I figured, let me get off my hype so I can start this book, and then I'll review it. So this is the review for the book Ruby Red. Yeah. There. Ruby Red by Kerstin Gier, I think. Gier? However you say her name. I don't do names. Okay. Beautiful book. I love this. Love this book. This is what drew me to this book. Drawed me to this book. Apparently, I don't even know English today. Good. Okay, so okay, I'm not reading that to you, but okay. So this is the book. It's supposedly being turned into a movie. It's an international bestseller from Germany. The writer is pretty awesome, and she's written 2 more after this one. But basically, this is a exciting, time-twisting, confusing, long, fun, very fast read book. And it's about a 16-year-old girl whose name is Gwen, and she goes from being the ordinary, everyday, nobody cares, nothing special about me, I have nothing to offer anybody other than that I'm me, to anything but that. She becomes a time traveler. And she was raised in a family where in the lines are all these time travelers, and her cousin was thought to be the time traveler, so she was raised and thought of as special, and that she was going to have this great gift. So she was taught how to fence, how to speak different languages, how to do all sorts of different things, knew mega things about history, and this girl Gwen knew nothing about that, and she winds up with this gift, and winds up, actually, it's a hindrance in the book, and her cousin hates her for it, and like there's all sorts of turmoil in the family because of it, because her mother hid the actual date of her birth, and to try to stop it, and hoping that it would go to Gwen and not her. No. To skip over Gwen and go to her cousin, who I can't remember her name, because I didn't like her very much. So, in doing that, Gwen has to meet the other time traveler from their generation, and his name is Gideon, and Gideon is everything, and I'm going to compare him to another character, everything Draco Malfoy is. Beautiful, wonderful, hot, beautiful person to look at until you start talking to him. And he's like, he hates her right off the bat. Well, not really hates her. He doesn't like her because she's not prepared. She doesn't know anything. She's going to get in the way, and then all his work that he's been working on, because he's older than her, will be down the tubes, and she will have ruined everything, because they're working on a project they have this thing that helps them time travel, And if you get all the time travelers from all the different time periods to put their blood into it, they would wind up unlocking something, and it's not very clear. This whole part of the book is not clear, and it's made not to be, because it's a series book. This is one of 3. So, if you haven't noticed, I like series books, Harry Potter being the first one, and then blah blah blah, you know, the next and the next and the next. Okay, and then the next one is Sapphire Blue, and then there's I think Diamond White or something like that. There's one more. They're all written in German originally, like I said before, and this is the first one to get translated into English, and then the next one will be translated next year. So it comes out next spring. This came out this spring. I can't wait that long. I need to learn German right now. I want to know what happens, because it's kind of in it. Gwen's cousin on her mom's side and Gideon's cousin on his father's side, or something like that, wind up, father's side, running away together in the past with the thing. I don't remember the name, and I'm not going to go look it up in the book, because I'll just sit there and reread this book. They run away with it, and through time, and they had the society that's protecting the time travelers, or, well, it all depends on how you look at it. My phone's going off and I'm going to ignore it, but they have another one that they fixed, and that's what Gideon's been doing, and he doesn't want anything to happen to it, so he's trying to get the blood from the other time travelers, and that's basically the story. So they ran away together, and you kind of flip back and forth in certain parts of the book, like the beginning, it's her cousin, where you really think it's her and him, Gwen and Gideon, and not her cousin and Gideon's cousin. And at the end, it's Gideon's cousin and Gwen's cousin again. And it's a great story. There's a couple holes in it, which for me doesn't bother me, because I don't really care how true something is, like time traveling and all this other crap, because like it doesn't change the story to me. So like, yeah, there's holes that you can obviously see with having to do with the time traveling, like you can only time travel like this amount of time, okay. Don't care, don't really care. It's about the story, about the characters that I liked so much, and the secret society, and the person that started it all, and it's just really interesting, and I want to know what happens next, and I absolutely love the book, and I think everybody needs to go out and try to read it, and then video response if they've read it. I know it's not like the best review, but basically it's just I love it so much that I just think everybody needed to read it and hear about it. So again, it was called Ruby Red, and it's by Kerstin, and it's great. It's just great, and go read it. Alright, bye guys.